Hi, everybody. Today is February 19th. I'm sitting over in Wedowee, Alabama at Lake Wedowee. And just decided I ought to make a video because I've just been thinking about a lot of stuff here lately. And I see a lot on the news, and I keep on hearing how, this group hates this group, group hates this group. And, Republicans hating Democrats, Democrats hating Republicans, liberals versus conservatives. Last time I checked, we're all Americans. And last time I checked, we're all people and people of God, whether you believe in God or not. And especially those that do believe in God. I mean, I don't understand it because God preaches that we're supposed to love our neighbor, that we're supposed to love one another. We're not supposed to judge each other. But yet that seems like all we do. What happened to this world? What happened to this country? At one time we looked out for one another instead of looking out for hurting one another. I fear for my grandchildren and my daughter, and I just worry about what this world is becoming. People want to talk about climate change. That's a bad thing. But you know what's a lot worse than climate change? Just hating each other, just the constant conflict. I mean, do we want to turn into the Middle East? Do we want to be like these places that can't get along? I mean, we can disagree and still love one another. I mean, families do that, friends do that, and neighbors do that, or at least neighbors should do that. Well, I'm going to get off my soapbox with that one and get on to another soapbox. My other soapbox is going to be on politics right now. And if anyone is happy with the people that we have running for our presidency right now, it's not looking good to me. Both of these men are too old to really understand what's going on in this country, in my opinion. I do think one is a little bit better than the other, but that's the only reason I think that is because I believe one of them is truly just a bad person. I mean, he says horrible things. He obviously hates people. He's made fun of Southerners. He talks about the way we speak down here. And I find it just ultimately insulting. Just because I have a bit of a drawl doesn't mean I'm not educated. I may be wearing this yellow vest right here, but I got a college degree. I work in construction, but I have a degree in cybersecurity. I just choose to do this, and I make more money doing this. But I love being outdoors. But what is wrong with us that the best we can do are these two octogenarians? And I'm not a young man, but by God, I can look at this and say that something here ain't right. And I might consider, if Nikki Haley were the one that was going to take Trump's place, I would definitely think about voting for Miss Haley, because she may not be everything I agree with in my politics, but the fact of it is she's young enough to understand what's going on and to be able to understand the youth that's coming up today and to understand where people are coming from. And I just don't see how Biden or Trump, either one, can do that. But maybe I'm wrong, and I hope I am, because I know that's what we're going to end up with, is one of them. And I just hope, it's one thing. Biden's old, might be a little bit forgetful and everything else, but he does at least seem to have people around him that are going to keep him in check. On the other hand, the other one, he seems to be kind of like an uncaged beast. He's unpredictable. There is no control. There is no filters. And he's just as broken in his mind as Biden, and obviously slipping. I mean, hell, I can't even remember when he was married to his wife, Marla Maples. I can't remember a lot of things, but I can remember when me and my wife were married. And, I can remember my children's birth dates, that kind of thing. But please, I'm begging y'all. I'm begging everybody that sees this video, which I'm sure it's not going to be a whole lot of people. But let's start looking at each other as people and not as opponents. We might not agree on things, but not agreeing on things is a way for us to come together and talk and try to understand where each other's coming from and just give a shit. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but oh well. Please, take time today to talk to somebody who is not like you. Take time today to understand and maybe see something a little bit different. Take time today to remember that we are each other's keeper, that God wants us to love one another, just to be good to each other. I thank you, and I'm going to leave you at this. I love every one of you. I'm thankful to be a part of this world, and I just hope, that we all get to wake up and see stuff like this. I'd like to show you where I'm out and about. Here. Just to give everybody a beautiful view out here. The lake's down right now. It gives us the opportunity to build this house out here. And this is going to be a beautiful, beautiful piece out here. But it's a beautiful day out on the lake, and I thank you.